Want to know what to do when you go warm weather training? Then watch this video. I'm going to show you what we did in overview in this particular video, and then in subsequent videos I'm going to go into much more detail about session content and the goals and aims of the 10 days that we spent in Portugal. Firstly, guess I should tell you where we are. Well, we're in Portugal, in Monte Gordo, and training at a track in Vila Real St Antonio. Now, I've been there a couple of times before with various other athletes, so I am familiar with the facilities, but I'll give you a quick tour now so you can see what's available in case you ever want to come out to Portugal too. It really is a great facility. There's an outdoor track and there's an indoor area too, in case it rains, which in May, June time is quite unlikely. There's also 2 weights rooms or 2 weights areas, and there's even an uphill downhill double run-up track out back by some football pitches with a pit at the bottom too. And if you're a thrower or multi-eventer, there's also specific throwing areas further away from the infield of the track, which is used for football. But you can train on it, and the grass is really soft and great, as the track is pretty hard and it can take its toll on your legs. So it's great to have the infield as an alternative option. As mentioned, we stayed in Monte Gordo, which is about a 15-minute cycle ride away from the track. Some of my athletes did decide to walk, but gave up after a couple of days, as it does take 20 to 25 minutes, and adding that on top of the training load and walking backwards and forwards in the hot sun can be draining, or is draining. So better to get a bike, or even still, if you can afford it, hire a car. So what should the focus of warm weather training be? Well, it's all about sharpening up technically, speed-wise and power-wise without overdoing it prior to starting the outdoor season proper. So I decided to keep my sessions a little bit shorter than normal. We didn't do quite so many drills units or units of training in each, but by cutting down, that meant, or at least I thought, would enable the athletes to come back each day to train. Of course, we did some weights as well, but the objective was on sharpening up and working on elements of technique. There's definitely an air of excitement amongst the athletes when they go warm weather training, and in some cases, as a coach, you need to hold back your athletes, as you don't want them to burn themselves out and put all that energy and effort into training. And if you're an athlete, you need to be mindful of that too. My guys trained really well, and they benefited from some strong tailwinds as well as the heat at the track, so their performances definitely were lifted. We really focused on the key elements that are going to drive performance higher, so speed and technique. Run-ups were done quite a few times to go for accuracy, and due to the wind and the hard track, the speeds achieved were significantly better than in the UK, but I'm hoping that's going to translate to UK conditions and improved jumps when we return. S&C, I cut down on the plyometric elements in order to save the athletes' legs for the training sessions, but they also did some strength in the gym, strength work I should say, and some power work. And it was very interesting to see Jahisha do some landmine training as prescribed by her US coach Clive Thomas. This is a very dynamic way of training, and it seems to be working in terms of transferring the power that she undoubtedly has into more specific power as needed for the long jump, triple jump, and indeed sprinting. I'll say more on landmine training in another video. Well, this was very much an overview of what we did and achieved whilst out in Portugal. As I mentioned, do look out for more detailed session by session videos where we look at technical components and aspects, the things we were working on whilst we were out here. If you have any specific questions on the subject matter of this video, or indeed any of my others, then do leave a comment in the section below or through my other social media. And good luck with your training and any competitions that you've got coming up. Consider becoming a channel member, where I post exclusive videos every month on topics that as a coach or an athlete are going to improve your performance. I'm able to delve deeper into those subject matters in those videos. For example, the latest one looked at post-indoor season training. The video is 17 minutes long, and we look at my training plans, how I construct specific sessions, and also how I tailor workouts to the needs of individual athletes. I know as a coach that trying to coach multiple athletes at the same time can be difficult, but in the video, Coach Athlete Members video number 18, I make some suggestions. So if interested, do go over to the homepage on your desktop, click on the join button and see what offers there are available. Interested in the extremely accurate and portable FREELAP timing system, then do get in contact with me. And if you like the Jump Squad merchandise, go to any of the channel's videos and click on the store underneath. And you can get a 15% discount if you use the code JUMP15. If you're interested in finding out more about THERAGUNs and the THERAGUN Elite in particular, check out the video on the channel and also look out for special offers and discounts. It's a great device, Bluetooth enabled, multiple speeds and great for rehab.